Hi everybody, Jim Otten here. Wow, I'm sitting here in my office thinking just a week ago I was talking and conversing with you, facing all the things that we were faced with in terms of having to shut down. I realized how much I miss everybody. I miss my patients, my team, and I'm concerned about everyone. You know, I've got great anxiety and fear just like the rest of you. I kind of miss you guys telling me how much you don't want to be here, and I hope that we get a chance to do that again real soon. But if there's ever been a more turbulent time in my life, I don't know what it's been. I just really can't remember what it is. You know, the fear of this unknown, something we can't treat, we can't identify, we can't prevent, gives you this tremendous feeling of helplessness, and that can just pervade your psyche. It causes you to feel this unimaginable stress. I know you feel the same way. It's hard sometimes just to breathe. It's so overwhelming, and there's so many ways it affects our life. And you know, ironically, these are the times when we need each other. We need our loved ones close to us. And yet, the most loving thing we can do is distance ourselves, physically distance, because we have to protect one another. We have to see ourselves as being, you know, maybe a source of infection, and be careful about that. But you know, in times of great stress and loss, I remember Elizabeth Kubler-Ross talked about these 5 stages of grief, and you know, they're denial, anger, depression, bargaining, and then lastly acceptance. And I reflect back on that because these are natural stages we go through, because grief doesn't happen just when we lose someone. It can happen as when we lose a measure of our health. It can happen at any time in our life when we have a great stress, financial stress, instability, when we're faced with times like these with an enormous crisis. So right now, we have all those possibilities all at once, and it's just frankly overwhelming. But you know, throughout these phases, there are some things that we all need. You know, we need things for support. We need each other more than anything. But first, we need good information and communication. And that's what this series is going to be about, from COVID to clarity. Because over the coming weeks, we're going to regularly provide you with information to help you navigate through this uncertain time in this crisis. We have good perspective on where we are now, but there's so much unknown still, and it'll evolve. The second thing we need mostly is emotional support from our tribe or our community. So we're reaching out to our colleagues that we know in the industry, my mentors in dentistry who are some of the best and brightest, and we're trying to put these best minds together to help us move forward, because we're really uncertain as to what's going to happen, how we're going to be able to practice when we get back. But I want you to do the same with your community. Most importantly, connect with those people you love. You know, after all, you can't say you don't have the time, right? So we've got this time to really reconnect, and we should use it purposefully. You know, lastly, we need guidance and we need direction in order to move forward to some kind of future that we can see for ourselves. And I hope you'll find that in communications like this, they help you with that guidance to move to that better future and to have a brighter day. You know, part of our commitment and responsibility really to you and to each other is to help with clear communication and really good information that can help through this crisis. And while we may not be able to be in our office, I want you to know that we are always here to help. Call us, email us, anytime, for any reason, whether it's a dental question or you just need somebody to talk to. If we don't answer right away, we'll get back with you and we'll help you get through whatever it is you're going through. You know, this isn't just about teeth anymore, and it never has been really. It's more about smiling again. And right now it's about us, you know, coming together, helping one another, you know, practicing extreme empathy in order to find our way through the darkness. And all along the way, we'll see glimpses of light and hope. And they'll flicker and then they'll diminish. But we have to keep focused on what's important. Remember, today we are one day closer to the end of this. Today we are one day closer to finding treatment. Today we are one day closer to testing. And today we are one day closer to a joyous celebration. And I hope it's an enormous party. Celebrating how we, as a people, as a community, pulled together with that extreme empathy and overcame one of the most significant challenges in history. It's nothing less than that. And it's up to us. We must act selflessly, both individually and collectively, to make it happen. We'll get through this. God bless you and your family. Keep them safe. Know we're here to help in any way we can. And remember the end of the prayer from a unity prayer, that only love prevails.